You need something like this. This is a $5 clicker counter that I bought online, and each time you notice yourself doing the habit, you click. The counter goes up by 1. No judgment, no shame, no attempt to undo or make up for your behavior. You just give a really satisfying click. So if you're trying to stop biting your nails, each time you catch yourself giving a little nibble, click. If you want to be doing less mindless doom scrolling on your phone, whenever you find yourself in full-blown zombie mode scrolling, click. And it's that simple. At the end of each day, you see what your total is, you write it down, and you reset the counter back to 0, ready to start again tomorrow. You can do this totally zero cost. You don't need to buy a clicker or anything like that. There are free apps out there. You can use pen and paper, you can put pebbles in a jar, whatever. So what bad habit was I trying to kick? Well, as I shared in a recent video, I can get really irritable, and I don't always do a great job of controlling my feelings of anger. This is not a good look for me. I know this full well, but still, over the years, on and off, I've had issues struggling with my anger management. So my plan was, each time I felt anger, rage, irritation that was out of proportion to the negative event that caused it, I was gonna click. So going in, my expectations were kind of like this. I thought, okay, I'll still be pretty ragey for the first few days, but clickety-clickety-clack, as the days go on, hopefully it'll start falling, and eventually it'll plateau, and I'm generally a less angry person. This was what I thought was gonna happen. But what actually happened was this. This is my real data from the end of each day that I recorded. So on that first day, I registered way fewer clicks than I thought I would. And on the second, third, fourth day, I was hovering close to 0 instances of anger that felt out of proportion to what I was experiencing. This really surprised me. I could not believe that I was logging 0 click days in my first week. You can see I was still getting some clicks later in the process too, but nowhere near day 1 and nowhere near what I was expecting. So I'm a total convert now, if you can't tell. This is my fun fact that I will share at parties until the end of time. This little guy is powerful. I'm not delusional though, okay? I'm not expecting that this $5 clicker has cured me forever of my issues with anger. As life's stressors ebb and flow, I know my irritability is gonna amp back up again. But it's so heartening and empowering to know that I have a plan, a strategy that's portable and pocket-sized for reining it in when that does start happening again. So why does the clicker method actually work? Well, it's thought that each click is a signal from you to you saying, hey, you're doing the thing. It's like firing a flare gun into the sky. It jolts you out of your autopilot setting. It interrupts the pattern of behavior that is your habit, that is so well honed after years of repetition and reinforcement. Over time and clicks, your brain starts to associate your habit with awareness of the habit. And awareness is the first step to change.